Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Rima Aleksandraviciute, your child self-worth host. Last time I greeted you from Lithuania, and today is no different. You had a little homework. Your homework was to recognize cause for celebration. Possibly you responded rather than reacted to one or another challenging situation, or possibly you found different ways to verbalize certain situations. I hope you did well, and another homework would be to recognize 3 occasions for small celebrations, 3 occasions on daily basis. Good luck with that and have fun. Now, let's move on. When you have the knowledge, when you have the skill, you never have a dull moment in your life with your children. You also have your children curious and ready and eager for anything. When you lack the knowledge, you might notice yourself repeating constantly. You possibly might find yourself even doubting yourself as a parent. Possibly your children get into trouble, get up to mischief at no time. You might be asking, what do I have in mind? Well, I'm talking about engagement. Almighty Google explains the word engage as captivate someone's attention. Would you agree that we sometimes lose attention? Yes or no? Definitely I do so. It is also worth knowing that especially our younger children, particularly up to the age of 4, are able to concentrate their age plus 3 minutes. So if you are working with a child of 4 years old, expected minimum attention span is at least 7 minutes. Now, some of you may disagree with me, or my children are able to concentrate on activity or spend endless hours. Yes, you are right. Children spend surprisingly a lot of time on activities they truly enjoy. And at times you might catch yourself finding challenged, distracting them, or inviting them to move to another activity. So these are the facts about the word engage and basic knowledge about your children. Now, strategies. How can you engage your children? First of all, stick to your word. If you promised your child or children you care for that you are going to do something of their interest, stick to that. It might be most unsuitable time for you, it might be too late, or the number of reasons might be vast. Stick to your word and do what you promised to your child or children that you're going to do. You will be surprised, it works miracles. The next tip would be use the timer. If you want your child on an iPad or running around in the evening for 10 minutes, use the timer and keep reminding your children that he or she has 5 minutes left. Possibly they have 3 minutes left. Always remind them of 1 minute left. And you will notice that it is much easier for them to leave something they are crazy about and get on with things they have to do. Would you agree that that's part of learning, that's part of life, to get engaged into activities that we are not great fans of? They will benefit in the future in their lives. Now, if there is something urgent or something important your child needs to do before the activity, always use this strategy first and then. First do this and also explain the quality you expect from your children. You know, I'm from Lithuania, and in Lithuania, very often children, especially primary school children, are given homework on daily basis. So if homework is an issue, say first do, for example, literacy homework to great quality, and then you will get to go and rollerblade for half an hour. First you do chores, and then you will get to play on iPad. So first, then, and with children who expect several activities planned for them, you might use first, then last. And also remember to use times. Would you agree that time is of essence these days? Would that be for your child, yourself, or someone else? Now, there was a great lesson that my niece taught recently. Yes, I'm loving auntie, and I promised to bake with her. And it just life got in the way, and she came to me several times, when are we going to? When are we going to? 3 times my response was soon. Well, children are wise, and with the third soon, I got the answer. Your soon is very long, so be ready for answers similar to that. Another thing I would like to share with you today is types of engagement. Uh, would you agree that every single one of us, we are different, so are children. Some of us are crazy about sports and we are not able to sit in a place, so your child. Some of your children might be interested only in stories and nothing else in the world interests them. Other group of children are great at creating things, at making things. Would that be a birdhouse? Would that be a 3D doll? Or making car model? These, and I'm sure all of you know exactly what interests your child. So my sincere advice to you would be follow their interest. Allow them to engage into activities that are truly their passion. This way, you will get best out of them. And also, engaging your child or children doesn't mean that you have to be there all the time for them. You might come up with something that doesn't require you to be there. For example, my niece adores, she loves helping, preparing for a meal. Would that be peeling? Would that be setting a table? Would that be buying, making a shopping list and doing groceries? Knowing your child, you can recognize areas where you can engage them, and you not so much use them, but ask them to help you out. If you struggle with the ideas, I'm sure your children will be 200% happy to suggest ideas, to feed you with thoughts what they would like to be doing. So, good luck with that. Enjoy, and also remember to celebrate. Would that be you asked your child to take litter out, and he or she did with the first request, or your child made or has drawn most incredible drawing that they haven't presented the quality yet. Remember to celebrate effort, because very often they are doing something that is completely new to them. That's all for now, and before I go, I would like to share with you that next session is about your child being ready for school or being ready for a setting where you are not the sole carer, childminder, or a nursery. That's all for now. Enjoy your week. All the best. Goodbye.